Hello students, I am here with another virtual class or online class for you. I hope that all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Creator. I am also well. I welcome all of you to Bhanga Govt Pilot Online School, and I would like to my special thanks to my honorable head teacher Mr. Mohammad Haidar Hussain and also a special thanks to our secondary education officer Sohid Ahmed Jamshed sir. They have created such a great opportunity for you to take part this virtual class, and I hope that all of you take part of this virtual class, online class. You follow the class routine, attend class regularly, do your homework. We are doing a level best to complete your syllabus through our online classes, and I hope that these classes are very effective and helpful for you. And I especially believe that my class this class will be very effective, very fruitful for you, especially for the students of class 9 and 10. Today I am going to take class for the students of class 9 and 10 and subject English first paper. And this is my identification. All of you know my identification. I am Jaydev Kumar, assistant teacher English, morning shift, Bhanga Govt Pilot High School, Bhanga, Faridpur. All of you can see my identification on the screen. Okay, dear students. So this is our class for the students of 9 and 10 English first paper. Time only 30 minutes. Dear students, before going our topics, I would like to show you a very enjoyable video, and I hope that you will enjoy the video. Okay, so through this video I hope that you can gauge the discussed topic, what topic we are going to discuss today. Okay, dear students, so let's enjoy the video.
বিদেশে আসছি ভাই টাকা কামাইতে, কিন্তু টাকার ক্ষুধার চেয়েও যে আরো বড় ক্ষুধা মানুষের থাকতে পারে এখানে না আসলে বুঝতে পারতাম না। সেটা হলো গৌরবের ক্ষুধা ভাই। নানা জাতির ঐশ্বর্য আর অর্জনের গল্প দেখে দেখে যখন হাহাকার লাগে, তখন আমরা ওয়েবসাইটে খুঁজি বাংলাদেশকে নিয়ে কোনো পজিটিভ নিউজ। কেউ নোবেল জিতলে, কারো বা সেঞ্চুরিতে বাংলাদেশ জিতলে আমরা রাস্তার মোড়ে দাঁড়িয়ে যাই বিলবোর্ড হয়ে। তো একদিন এক বড় খবর নিজেই আমাদের কাদের সাইডে এসে হাজির।
Where are the Bangladeshi workers? Kudus, what happened?
Nothing happened, sir. We are proud, sir. Very, very proud.
Why?
Please, sir. Come, sir. Look, sir. Crown cement, sir.
So?
Made in Bangladesh, sir. Your building, my country's cement. We are very proud, sir. So we are giving sweets.
সত্যি দিন এসেছে নিজেদের নিয়ে গর্ব করার। আজ আমাদের পণ্যের উপর আস্থা রাখে বিশ্ব। ক্রাউন সিমেন্ট, রপ্তানির শীর্ষে বাংলাদেশি গ্লোবাল সিমেন্ট।
Dear students, I hope that you have enjoyed the video. This video you have already seen it in TV screen. Through this video there are some topics we can just mention, important topics, skilled important features of this video. If you analyze the video, what will you see? You can see in this video there is reference of skilled workforce of our country. They are working in another country. Okay, we see a group of people, they are working as in a company, and at the very first of the video there are reference of languages. We get two languages here, Bangla and English. Okay, first part Bangla, and in the very ending part English, and they try to communicate English with the people of another country by English. Okay, so can you guess the important word skilled workforce and languages Bangla and English, and they try to communicate by the language English. Okay, they communicate with the help of English language. So can you tell the name of our today's topics? Yes, I think you have already guessed it. Yes, you are right. Today's topics is our skilled workforce. Okay, let's become skilled workforce. There is a lesson for you. Let's become skilled workforce. Okay, you are right. So we are going to discuss unit 4 lesson 5 page number 52, and the title of the topic lesson, let's become skilled workforce. Okay, so I hope that you are ready with your EFT. Take your EFT, copy and pen, and we are going to discuss a very important class for you. Let's become skilled workforce, and in this lesson we will see how can you or how can the people of our country become skilled workforce by the help of or by learning language English language. Okay, so through this passage we will also discuss the importance of English, and you can say also communicative English. Okay, English or communicative English. So are you ready? I hope that you are ready. We can go to our class. So learning outcomes at the very beginning of our class. Read. I hope that after finishing the class, after completing the class, students will be able to read and understand the text, tell the meaning of some new words, identify the statements true or false, answer the following question, and as usually grammatical part, practice passive voice. Okay, so I think you have already introduced yourself with the learning outcomes. So these are the learning outcomes. You have to gain these learning outcomes. Okay, hey students, we can go to our next step. As usually we will start our class by vocabulary. There are some important word for you, and I hope that this word will help you understand the passage very effectively. Okay, the first word vast, vast, distance, shorten, transport, ambassador, communicate. Okay, there are some more words for you: unemployed, orally, skilled, workforce, supplementary, builder. Okay, these are the keywords. I hope that these keywords will help you understand the passage very usefully, effectively. Okay, so the very first word vast, you can see an image here. Vast, what do you understand by the meaning of vast? Vast means very large extent or quantity or a huge space. Okay, you can say also similar word limitless, endless, etc. Limitless or endless. You can see there is a picture of road and the vast area, huge area. Okay, so have you understood the point? Vast or huge? Yes, limitless or endless are very large in number, very extent. Okay, or quantity. So have you understood the point vast? Yes, I think you have understood already. Distance. Okay, what is distance? An amount of space between two things or people. Suppose the gap between my two hands, this is also a distance. Okay, you can increase the distance and you can also decrease the distance. So here you can see also the image of distance, an amount of space between two things or people. It is, you can also say a space. Okay, and in this passage you will find the word vast distance. Okay, vast distance, that's mean a distance which is very vast in area or shape. Next word, our shorten. The students, shorten, what is shorten? Short, you know the word short, short in size, this is called short, but here shorten. So shorten is the verb of short. Okay, make or become shorter, make or become shorter. You can also use synonym minimize, reduce, cut down. Okay, now you can also see an image shorten. Okay, shorten, just follow the image. Yes, shorten. Okay, this is the shorten. Okay, so shorten is the verb word of short. Next, transport. Okay, you can see the photo of transport, and easily you can understand by the photo what do you understand by transport. Okay, transport, a means of conveying people or goods from one place to another place by the help of a vehicle. Okay, and you can also use synonym words vehicle instead of transport. Vehicles means we use usually bus, car, train, aeroplane or airplane, you can say. We just use such type of vehicles or transport for going one place to another place. Okay, this type of is called this type of uh, transport. Okay, we use for our convenience. Transport, have you understood the point? Yes, I think you have understood. Next, communicate. Okay, what is communicate? Communicate means when we want to share or exchange information, news, views, etc. with others, we try to communicate with others. Okay, when we now I am trying to communicate you through this virtual class, online class, using internet, computer, laptop, etc. Okay, so now this system is called communicate. Now I want to share or exchange my any information. Okay, have you understood the point? Communicate is to share, exchange information, news, ideas, etc. with others. Okay, for example, we can communicate easily over mobile phone. Okay, next, orally. Orally means when we use our mouth, this process is called orally. Okay, using mouth. Okay, using our mouth, you can see an image. Baby takes medicine orally. Baby takes medicine orally. So orally means using our mouth. Next word, unemployed. You can see image unemployed, a man without a paid job but he is available to work. A man wants to work but he does not get any work and a paid work by which he can earn money and to lead his life. Okay, this is called unemployed. Unemployed man, like this. Next word, yes, skilled. Skilled means your ability to do some work very effectively. Sorry, having or showing the knowledge, ability, training to perform a certain activity well. Okay, so having or showing the knowledge, your ability, your training to perform a certain activity well. Synonym of this skill is expert, skilled, skillful, efficient, proficient, like this. Okay, have you understood the point? Yes, I think you have understood. Next, workforce. Skilled workforce. I have just divided these words. Skilled workforce. Workforce means the people or a group of people engaged in work either within or outside a country or in a particular company or industry. Okay, this group of people, they are working in a company within the country or outside our country. This group of people is called workforce. Okay, for example, we need skilled workforce to develop our country. We need skilled workforce to develop our country. Okay, so have you understood? Yes, I think you have understood it. Supplementary. Okay, supplementary means additional page in this passage. For example, you can see a page স্বপ্ন নিয়ে. There is a, this is a supplementary. We see it with the newspaper, a popular newspaper of our country, Prothom Alo, and this type of additional page or additional paper with the main page is called supplementary according to our passage. Okay, completing or enhancing something, a supplementary person or thing, like this. This is called supplementary. Next word, builder. Builder means a man who constructs something by putting parts of material together. This type of person is called builder. Here we find the reference Korean builder. Okay, now I think you have understood the keywords, and these keywords will help you to make the lesson, to understand the lesson very effectively. Dear students, now we are going to discuss our passage, and as usually I will help you to understand the passage very effectively. Now get ready with your UFT. Open page number 52. I think you are ready. Today there are many jobs where we need English. First, today there are many jobs where you need English. Now, why you need English? This is because This is because the world has become smaller. Okay, the world has become smaller. The you know, with the help of technology, with the help of speed transport, the world has become now getting smaller, smaller by smaller. Okay, vast distances are shortened. Vast distances are shortened by speedy transports. By speedy transports, the transport which can run very fast. This is called speedy transports. Okay, we can talk to a person thousands of kilometers away on the phone or the internet. We can now communicate or talk to person thousands of kilometers away from us. How? By mobile phone or this internet. Okay, we can now communicate easily. So we can communicate with the whole world easily. Okay, we can communicate to the whole world easily. English has made this communication easier. So to communicate, we need a common language, and the English is the common language, and English has made this communication easier for us. So with the help of English language, we can communicate with others easily all over the world. Okay, dear students, next page. There are many countries in the world with many languages. You know, there are many countries in this world with many languages. Many languages we have, but to communicate with them this means the people of the other countries, you cannot use all the language. You cannot use Bengali, English, Chinese, French, Hindi, Urdu, Arabic. Okay, to all the languages. So you need a common language. So you need a common language that you can use with more or less all the people in the world. So we need a common language to communicate with the people of the whole world, and this English is that common language. Okay, so English is so important because through this English you can communicate with the people of the other countries easily, because in this global world, you know, there are so many languages, but for a person it is very difficult to learn so many languages. So if you learn English language, it will be easy for you to communicate with the other people of the whole world. Okay, now you can talk to a Chinese toy maker or a French artist, an Arab ambassador, or a Korean builder in one language, English. If you want to communicate with the Chinese people, a French people, and Arab ambassador or a Korean builder, you need a language by which you can communicate. They will not understand Bangla, and you will not understand Korean language or French language. So we need a common language, and English is that common language. Okay, have you understood? Yes, I think you have understood. English for us in Bangladesh is all the more important. You know, in the respect of Bangladesh, our country, English is very important for us. As we have seen earlier, there are too many people in a small country. We have already seen in the lessons of this unit that we are too many, okay, in number. So if you learn English, you have the best opportunity to find a good job both within and outside the country. So if you learn English, standard English, communicative English, and if you can use English in your practical life, you have the best opportunity to find a good job both within and outside the country. Okay, and that is good news for millions of our unemployed youth. But means we learn English for 12 or 14 years, yet you do not find good jobs, says Rumi. You know, it is a conversation between the students and the teacher, English teacher. So a student named Rumi, he asks, but means we learn, that means student learns English for 12 or 14 years, but they cannot or they do not find a good job. Why? This is the question. Okay, now see what the teacher says. She then tells that the class about what happened to her brother. That's it. The teacher now will tell. Could you please tell us why? Rumi asks. Rumi asks the teacher, could you please tell us why? Why this happens. This is a very important question, Rumi. We should learn how to use English both orally and in writing for doing things as needed in our work, such as communicating with others. So this is a very important question, Rumi, that we should learn English learn how to use English. We should not only learn English, we should also learn English, how to use English both orally. For example, I am now communicating with you with the help of English language and orally. Okay, orally, that's mean by using our mouth, using words. Now, and in writing you have to also expert in writing for doing things as needed in our work, such as communicating with others at personal, social, national and international levels. But unfortunately at that moment we are learning English mainly for our exams. It is very sorrow, or it is a very matter of regret that our students are you only learn English for your exams. Continues Miss Chaudhary. Remember, English can greatly help you become skilled workforce. Okay, English can also help you to become skilled workforce. But where and how can we learn this kind of English? Miss ask Ratan. Miss Chaudhary says we can learn English both in and outside the classroom. It is very important for you. So Ratan asked Miss Chaudhary, how can they learn English, standard English? Okay, so Miss Chaudhary says we can learn. We means that students and the teachers can learn English both in and outside the classroom. Okay, so English not only for only the classroom, but you can also use English outside the classroom. Beside your textbooks, the radio, television, newspapers, magazines, computers and other supplementary materials will greatly help you. Okay, dear students, so there is also radio, television, newspaper, magazines, computers and other supplementary materials, extra materials, additional materials will greatly help you during our classroom activities. We will see how we can learn English. Okay, so you can use such type of things. Now dear students, this is all about our passage. I hope that you have understood the passage very effectively, and the main topic of the passage is that if you want to become a skilled workforce for your family, for your society, for your country, you need learn English language and also learn to use or to apply English language in your practical life both orally and in writing. This is the main topic of this passage. Okay, so now we will go through our class work activities. I hope that you have understood the passage very effectively. Now the students, take your EFT and find the statements true or false. Okay, identify the statements true or false. This is our classroom activities. Okay, class work activities. So first question, today there are many jobs where you need not English. Today there are many jobs where you need not English. So you can easily just guess the answer of the questions. Is it true or false? You have to write the answer. Is it true or false? Today there are many jobs where you need not English. Okay. Second question, you cannot communicate with whole world easily. You cannot communicate with the whole world easily. Write the answer. You have to give the feedback. Okay, answer. To communicate with the whole world, you can use all the languages. To communicate with the whole world, you can use all the languages. So have you written the answer of the questions? I think you have written. There are two more questions for you. English for us in Bangladesh is not all the more important. English for us in Bangladesh is not all the more important. Is it true or false? Yes, right, the answer. English can greatly help you become a skilled workforce. Okay, so English can greatly help you become a skilled workforce. True or false? I think you have right. Now just check the answer. Okay, you have written. I have just providing you with the answer. First one, false. Okay, so first the answer of the first statement false. Correct answer. Today there are many jobs where you need English. Okay, today there are many jobs where you need English. Number two, the answer of this number two is also false, and the correct answer, we can communicate with the whole world easily. We can communicate with the whole world easily. Okay, and the number of the question number three, answer of the question number three, sorry, false. It is also false. correct answer. To communicate with the whole world, we cannot use all the language. To communicate with the whole world, we cannot use all the language. So we need a common language. And what is the common language? Yes, the common language is English. The answer of the question number 4, it is also false. So what is the correct answer? English for us in Bangladesh is all the more important. So the correct answer is English for us in Bangladesh is all the more important. And the answer of the question number 5, yes, it is true. English greatly helps you to become skilled workforce. Yes, you are right. Have you matched the answer? Yes, I think you have already matched the answer. Now we can go for our next step. Yes, grammatical item. We are very ending part of our class. So in grammatical item, I try to always give you in my classes I always try to discuss with the passive form of the sentence, because it is very important. You understand the passive voice, you can change active to passive, but when we ask you any question, you cannot give answer. That's mean there is a lackings of in your learning. Okay, so what is passive voice? You know, voice are mainly two types, active voice and passive voice. When subject does the action, or when subject performs the action of the sentence, it is called active voice. And when subject does not perform the action of the sentence, it is called passive voice. Okay, so in active voice we give preference on the subject, but in passive voice we give preference on the object in the place of subject. Okay, so you can see on the in the screen in passive voice preference is given on object. Preference is given on object in the place of subject. Okay, so for example, Begum Rokeya was encouraged by her husband. Here, the students, was encouraged. So who encouraged? Her husband encouraged Begum Rokeya. But here, if you look at the subject, Begum Rokeya is the subject of the sentence, but Begum Rokeya does not perform the action encourage. Okay, so her husband does the performs the action encourage, but her husband is not subject in the sentence. Have you understood? Begum Rokeya was encouraged by her husband. Okay, this is the example. If we analyze the structure, we can see subject be verb. Be verb means am, is, are, was, were, like this. VPP, past participle form of verb. Okay, VPP, past participle form of verb. And extension. In extension you can find by or object. So be verb and past participle form of verb is called passive form of verb. Okay, be verbs. For example, write, active form. Is written, passive form. Okay, invite, active form. Is invited or are invited is passive form. Was invited, were invited. Okay, you know, we use am, is, are, or was, were on the basis of tense and subject of the sentence. So be verb and the past participle form of verb is the passive form of the verb. For example, there is an exercise for you. Her husband encouraged Begum Rokeya. What is the answer? Her husband encouraged Begum Rokeya. What is the answer? Yes, you are right. Begum Rokeya was encouraged by her husband. We know that we turn subject of the active voice becomes object of the passive voice, and object of the passive voice becomes subject of the active passive voice. Okay, so this is the structure and example and exercise for you. Now, dear students, it is time for your evaluation. I hope that you will be able to tell the meaning of this word. Okay, so dear students, tell the meaning of the words. Yes, vast distance. What is vast distance? Yes, shorten. Yes, skilled workforce. Tell the meaning of this word. Skilled workforce. Transport. Yes, communicate. Yes, unemployed. Yes, you are right. I think this you have understood the meaning of this word, and I hope that in your practical life you will be able to use the language. Okay, so there are some questions for you for your evaluation. Answer the questions, dear students. What do you need for many jobs? What do you need for many jobs? Yes, you are right. Give the answer. Which language has made our communication easier? Which language? There is a reference of a language. Yes, English, because we are discussing on the importance of learning English. Which language has made our communication easier? Yes, English. How can you get best opportunity to find a good job? How can you get best opportunity to find a good job? How can you? Yes. Tell the meaning, tell the answer of the questions. Yes, yeah, right. Next question for you. Evaluation. How should we learn English for our need? How should we learn English for our need? How should? Yes. There are reference of 2 points. Can you say? Yes, orally and in writing. Next, what is the structure of passive voice? Tell the students what is the structure of passive voice. I think you will be able to tell the structure of passive voice. Yes, you are right. So, dear students, take your homework. It is time for your homework. Write a short paragraph on importance of learning communicative English. Okay, so importance of learning English, and I have just given or added a word communicative English. So what is communicative English? Communicative English is such type of English we use to communicate in our practical life with other, okay, within our country or without our country, outside our country. Okay, so this is your homework. Write a short paragraph on importance of learning communicative English, and I think that you have already enjoyed the class very much, and the class will be very effective for you. So, dear students, it is time for your thanksgiving and say goodbye for you. Goodbye to you. Thank you all. Okay, take care. Bye bye.